The Catholic Church in South Sudan is urging the parties to the peace agreement to find an amicable solution to the stalemate over the formation of the transitional government of national unity. The church says the disagreement over when to form the unity government could lead the country back into conflict. Winnie Cirino reports for VOA from Juba.
Reading from a statement today, Secretary General of the Catholic Archdiocese of Juba, Father Samuel Abe, says the implementation of the peace agreement has stalled due to a lack of commitment from the parties. Father Abe says the parties have reached a critical stage in carrying out the peace agreement, but instead of facing the challenges and resolving them, South Sudan's leaders remain divided. Abe says the parties agreed to create a unified national army within 8 months to provide reliable security to all parties and to avoid future conflicts. But with just days before the pre-transitional period expires, the parties have achieved very little.
We identified key activities which were to be completed by the end of the period of this. Some have been completed and others are ongoing. While a good number of these activities are yet to begin, unfortunately, those pending activities or ongoing activities are the most critical and consequential.
Last month, at the invitation of Pope Francis, President Salva Kiir and rebel leader Riek Machar attended a spiritual retreat in the Vatican. Abe says the retreat was for the warring leaders to reflect on their lives and the common mission the Lord has entrusted to them for the present and future of South Sudan and to recommit themselves to building the nation. He says the church had high hopes that both men would come away from the retreat with a willingness to work for peace through dialogue, negotiation, and forgiveness.
Our people accompanied the Rome retreat with the fervent prayers and great hope, expecting reconciliation of all its members and the beginning of a new era of justice, peace, and prosperity for all. They hoped that the spiritual retreat could transform, reconcile, and unite our political leaders so that they might pursue the paths of peace and reconciliation in the interest of our nation and of our people.
So far, the parties have failed to reach agreement on the way forward. Abe is urging South Sudanese to seek what unites them because they belong to one and the same nation. He says Machar and Kiir should examine their failures and focus on implementing the pre-transitional activities.
The two main principles should humble themselves and attend in person the forthcoming meeting on the current situation. The parties should collectively show the determination and necessary political will to sit down and discuss a compromise solution to the dispute over the formation of the revitalized Tigonu by reviewing the implementation status of the activities of the pre-transitional period and make recommendations on the way forward.
Abe is calling on IGAD to urgently convene a summit of the IGAD heads of state and government to evaluate the implementation matrix of the revitalized peace deal. IGAD Special Envoy to South Sudan Ismail Wise recently asked all the parties to attend a meeting on May 2nd and 3rd in Addis Ababa aimed at reaching a consensus on formation of the new government. For VOA News, I am Winnie Cirino in Juba.